There are moments in life when everything you planned falls apart. Your prayers feel unanswered, your strength runs out, and you start to wonder if God still remembers your name. You look at others moving forward while you're stuck in the same place, fighting the same battle, asking the same question. Why isn't anything changing for me? But what if the delay isn't punishment? What if it's preparation? You see, faith isn't built in the moments when everything is working. It's built in the quiet seasons, in the waiting rooms of heaven, when God seems silent but is still writing your story. You may think he's far away, but he's actually closer than ever. Because when everything looks impossible, that's when faith becomes real. Faith doesn't grow on the mountain, it grows in the valley. It doesn't blossom in comfort, it's born in pressure. When God strips away your certainty, it's not to destroy you, it's to reveal the foundation of your belief. He wants to know, will you trust him when there's no sign he's still there? The people we read about in the Bible didn't have easy journeys either. Abraham waited for decades for a promise that seemed too late. Joseph was betrayed by his brothers, forgotten in a prison, before ever touching the palace. Moses spent 40 years in the desert before leading his people out. Every miracle began with a moment of silence, a season of nothing happening. But behind that silence, God was working all along. Sometimes he delays the blessing because you're not ready to carry it yet. Other times, he allows the door to close because that door would have destroyed you. And sometimes, he simply hides you, not to punish, but to prepare. You're not buried, you're planted. And when the season shifts, what was hidden will rise. But here's what faith really looks like. It's standing in front of the impossible and saying, even if I don't see it, I still believe. It's praying one more time after you've already cried yourself to sleep. It's showing up when your heart says, give up. Faith is not about having proof, it's about trusting his character when you have no explanation. Maybe right now, you're in that painful waiting place. You've prayed, you've tried, and you've done everything you can. Still, nothing moves. And you're asking, God, do you even hear me? But what if his silence means he's doing something you can't see yet? Because sometimes, God will delay what you want, to give you what you truly need. Faith isn't about rushing God's timing, it's about resting in it. You don't have to make things happen, you just have to stay faithful while he prepares them. Every time you choose to believe instead of complain, you're growing. Every time you worship instead of worry, you're winning. Every time you say, I still trust you, while everything's falling apart, heaven takes notice. You see, God doesn't forget his promises. He fulfills them in the perfect time. The same God who turned water into wine can turn your pain into purpose. The same God who raised Lazarus from the grave can raise your dream from the dust. It might look impossible, but that's the exact place where God loves to work. Sometimes you think it's over, and that's when God whispers, now watch me. Because he waits until it's impossible, so when it happens, no one can take the credit but him. He wants people to see that it wasn't luck, it was grace. It wasn't coincidence, it was divine timing. It wasn't your strength, it was his hand. And here's something powerful. Your story isn't just about you. Someone is watching your struggle and learning how to trust God through your example. Someone needs to see that it's possible to stay faithful even when you're broken. Your pain has purpose. Your waiting is not wasted. Your story is the seed of someone else's faith. So don't give up. Don't let the delay convince you that God forgot. He's too faithful to abandon what he started. If he gave you a promise, it still stands, even if it's been years, even if everyone else gave up on you. The promise doesn't expire because of time. It's protected by his word. And when that moment finally comes, when the prayer is answered, when the door opens, when the impossible turns into reality, you'll realize something powerful. God wasn't late. He was right on time. He was just waiting for your heart to be ready to receive what your hands couldn't hold before. So let this be the reminder you needed today. Keep the faith when nothing makes sense. Keep believing when you see no sign. Keep walking when it hurts. Because the God who made a way for Abraham, Joseph, and Moses, that same God, is still making a way for you. And when he does, you won't just receive the blessing, you'll become a living testimony that faith still works. The miracle isn't only in what he gives you, it's in who you become while waiting. The waiting builds the warrior. The silence builds the strength. And the faith you hold on to in the storm becomes the anchor that carries you through the next one. So lift your head. Wipe your tears. Keep going. You're not forgotten. You're favored. You're not abandoned. You're being anointed. You're not losing. You're learning to trust on a deeper level. God is still working, even when you can't see it. Your faith in the impossible is the doorway to your miracle. And when that miracle happens, the world will know. It wasn't the power of chance. It was the power of faith in the impossible.